we will see how to create a new object, and in that one fields already you know, and fields and tab for that particular object.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Already we have existing this many objects. So each and one is object. So suppose if you want a new object for your project, so what you can do in Classic, you just type object.
Type object. Yes, sir.
In Lightning, so you have to click on this object manager, and here you will get option create custom object. Okay. So these are the two different places. I mean, it's in Classic, it's in Lightning. Okay. So I'm just clicking
So,
on.
what is that? This thing, sir. Salesforce is rolling out security enhancement. The
Which one?
orange color one.
Yeah.
Even I
This
got the
one,
same thing.
oh, it's just a alert only. It's like
And nothing, no problem,
nothing.
sir.
You can just close it.
Okay, sir.
Here in Object Manager, we have to click, and I clicked on New Custom Object in Lightning.
Sir.
So in Classic, you have to
Sir, can you
go.
show from again, sir?
So this is Lightning. So when
Yes,
you
sir.
come to Lightning Setup, from here,
Yes, sir.
here you will have Setup. If you click Setup,
Yes, sir.
you will be coming to this screen. So here you will be having Object Manager.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So in Object Manager, here you will be having Create option.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In Classic, it's like you have to type object, and I came inside object. So here
Yes,
if
sir.
you type object, so here you will get create under that object. So if I click
Yes,
that
sir.
one, I will come here. Here you can create new custom object.
Yes, sir.
Navigation will be little different. So I will tell you Lightning only, because Lightning only it's latest. Okay, so I'm just clicked on new, and let's create a. So here you will be having label, so you can give, and here it will ask plural label. So that is like we have to give the plural name of this label. Okay. So this is what it will be displayed in your tab.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after that, this object name, it will be auto populated. So whatever we are giving it here, if we want, we can change it also. So this is the database name. As I said, it is the API name.
Yes, sir. API.
Yeah, this is the object name, which is the API name of this one. In database level, in backend, we have to use this name only. In front, it's like in display and everything, it will be display this one.
This, yes, sir.
Okay. So this one just a description. It's not needed. So see, whenever you are creating a new object, there will be one field which create automatically. Okay. So there are extra fields like created by, modified by, created date, modified date. Like this, there are 7 fields. So all these fields will get create automatically whenever you are creating
Sir.
new object. So new object means it's basically a new table, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in new table, automatically it will create these all default fields which are created by, modified by, created date and modified date, and 2 more fields will be there. So once we create it, we will get it. So and after that, this field will get created automatically because we need at least one field per one object. So this is the one field automatically will get created. Okay. So we can just give the name for this field here. This is a label, record name, and here we can choose data type. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you give auto number, that means whenever you are creating new record, it will create automatically number like 001, 002 like that. So you can give the format here, which format you want to auto number it. Let me give, since it's a dealer, I'm giving dealer. Here only they have given that format how you have to give. So I'm just giving
Okay, okay.
000. That means what will happen? Initially it will create D000,
From 000. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
then 001, 002. Whenever you are creating new record, automatically it will create. So starting number, I'll give 1. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
And here we have some other features which is for allow for reports, allow activities, and track field history. Track field history is like if someone is changing some value to another value, so there will be track will be there in the Salesforce. I mean, automatically it will track the things in the Salesforce. So if you want to do it, you can do it. But if it's needed, then only we have to do it. So okay,
Okay, sir.
let me for this field it's not needed because it's going to be created automatically, and we are not going to change it manually. Okay, suppose if we have some field called status and something else which we can change it so that we can have the track like who changed when from what status to what this field.
Okay, okay, sir.
Like we can have the history of it. That is for this one. So for this, it's not needed since it's automatically created. And here we will be having this and all, so let it be. And here we have option in development deployed. Okay. So you have to choose deployed. If you choose in development, in that case, you will not have that field for the using. You cannot use that one as of now if you choose in development. If you deploy, then only you will be able to use it. Always you have to use deployed. Then you can click on save. Okay, so now this is a new object is created.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so in the here left side, you will be having many tabs like field and relationship, page layout, and buttons, comeback layouts, and so many things. So you go to field and relationship. Okay. So like I said, see, automatically these fields created by, last modified by.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. So these are called as uh, Salesforce fields.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's like it will be created always. And see, this is the field name. It's the auto number.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm just now going to create one new field. Create one text field. Just call this location. Just do it. So we have only one page layout currently. So I'm just clicking on save, and I will create one more field. So if you want, you can make it. This is also required field here. So I'm just making this field as required here. So
Yes,
we
sir.
need to enter this field. And remaining, I'm just giving. Okay. So now I created this object and I created some fields. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now this is ready to use. So to create a tabs, you click on this home button. Here you will get that search box like a classic. So here you want to create a tab now. So you can type tab here. You will get tabs. Click on the tabs. Here you will get custom object tabs. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you can click on new. Here you have to choose the object. So we want it for this object, Ford dealer, which is
Yes, sir.
what we created. Here you will be having tab style, so which is mandatory, and you can choose anything out of this. It's for just it will display in a small image. Here I have car, so I'll just choose that one.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And next. Here again it will ask for whom it needs to be available. As of now, you give to everyone. And click on save. Okay. Now that tab it's ready. Now what you have to do is you have to add the tab to the your application. Okay, let's do one thing. We will create a new application also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we created a fields. It's like see, it will be like hierarchy will be like this. We have application. Inside application, we will be having tabs. Inside tabs, we will be having object. Inside object, we will be having fields.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the hierarchy. So now we have created up to tabs. But while creating, we have to go in this way. Object, you have to create fields, then tabs, then app. So, just a minute. Sorry. So for app, you can just type. So here you will get app manager.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Click on it. So here you will be having new lightning app. You can just click on
Yes,
it,
sir.
and here you can give the name. Okay, I just gave one name. So this is the API name for that. API name, it will get create automatically for everything.
Yes, sir.
So if you want any image, we can upload it for uploading. So let's see, show you that also. Just uploading like how how we upload the
Yes, sir.
things. Next, here you can choose which is available for desktop and phone and everything. This application. So I'm choosing both, and remaining is a standard navigation. Everything. Console navigation, I will show you later. It will be like UI
Yes,
will
sir.
be different. And here you will get add utility item. So if you want any standard things, you can add it here. So we don't want somehow anything. So then here you can add the tabs. So we want this 4 tabs, right? 4 dealer tabs.
Yes, sir.
So this
4
tab will
dealers.
be appeared here. Okay, in navigation items. I'm just choosing this one. Next. And here you have to choose profile. So as of now, you choose system administrator because we are a system administrator profile. Okay, note it down this one because when you
Yes, sir.
want, when you have to give it, you'll get confused. You have to give the system administrator profile.
Yes,
Here
sir.
you will get it left side. Okay. So once you give this profile, then only they will be having access. Okay. We can create only limited application only here. So it's giving
Okay, sir.
me error. What I do, I will just delete some.
So your voice is breaking.
No, I'm not talking. Hello. Hello, am I audible? Am I audible?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you are audible. Am I audible?
So voice is breaking. So
Oh, am I audible now? Hello. Still, I'm not audible.
yes, sir.
So, am I audible now? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, sir. I guess my internet problem. I guess I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you have some.
So what we did before, I mean, I didn't get that.
Yeah, yeah,
There are the apps.
yeah. Actually, what happened is we were trying to create a new application. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so already I have created so many applications.
Yes, sir.
So we have some limit in
Okay,
Salesforce.
okay.
It's a developer edition, right? Demo edition.
Yes, sir.
So we have some limit. So I cannot create more. So I think
Okay,
so. I
okay, sir.
need to delete something. So I'm just going to delete this existing application. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because I have created for you, you will not get that problem because
Yes, sir.
it's your new org.
New one.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
will not get it. So I chose only this Ford dealer tab. System administrator profile. Okay. You are clear up to
Yes, sir.
this, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just clicking on save. Yeah, it's saved now. Okay. So now I created a new application. I can go here and I can type my, my application name in this search box. For I will get my application name. See, I got Ford application. Otherwise, you can click on this view all. If you go, you will get your application here.
Yes.
Okay. So either way you can do. Just clicking on our application. See now, this logo came here. Food.
Yes, sir.
And here we got this. There's a tab. We chose one symbol, right, for tab. That symbol
Yes,
will
sir.
come here. Okay. And remaining everything will be created automatically. So you can click on new now. It's ready to use. So you click on new. So these are the fields we created: location, mobile. Since this is the auto number, it will not allow you to enter anything. So this field is
Yes.
auto number, right? So it will, what it will do now, it will create a D001 automatically. So I just say location number something. If we don't give mobile number, then we'll get a error message. And get this is a record field. Since I chose there, it's a record field.
Oh, yes, sir.
So we have to just, okay. Otherwise, because in coding and all, in Java and everything, for everything you have to write a code to make it record,
Yes, sir.
make it formatted and everything. So I think so here it will not enter, give me the, since I chose the phone as a type, data type I chose phone, and so it will give me the error. It's not good. If you choose number here, it will not give, it will give you the error when you enter text. Okay. So now it's just created this one number D001 and location Mumbai created by me and this.
Yes, sir.
And we enable field history. So, okay, now I want to enable field history for location. So I can go to, see, I came here, so I'm just going to my object again. I want to edit it. So I'm going there, field and relationship. And location.
Location, yes.
So I'm just clicking on edit.
Edit.
Okay, here we have set history tracking. Initially, when we are creating, we will get it there, but after that, we have to do it here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, click this one. So click on field and relationship.
Relationship, yes, sir.
Top right corner.
Yes, set history.
Set history tracking. So let's see. I want, if they change the location, I want to know who changed it, when, and everything. Okay. Save it. At the same time, I want this mobile number should be number field, because I don't want them to enter any text in that. So I'm just, see, I came to this mobile. I'm clicking on edit. And here we have change field type.
Oh, yes,
currently it is a 4. I'm just clicking on change field type to number. Okay, I changed it. Then next, if we want, since it's a number, we have to give decimal places. Decimal means that after dot, after point, if it's anything. So length, I'm just giving 10. Only 10 we can give. now I'm coming back to my application. Click on new. I give only big text now. It's giving error now.
Yes, sir.
So I have to give only numbers. Now I saved it. So let's say I'm changing this location now. Okay. Need to- So that field history is a one kind of one relative list. I will tell you what is relative list. So
Sir.
that needs to be added here. So I think so. We have to give it in the object level also. This one, track
Yes, sir.
field history.
Track field history.
Mm, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's check whether it's coming. Because we used to get one related list called field history. So here we are getting Ford dealer history. Layout, I'm just saving it. Let's create. Okay, so we have created, we have this. See here, it will show. So when we have created this,
Yes, sir.
so if we change something, so here it will show Chennai. This field is
Oh, yes,
changed
sir.
at this time. Original value from Bangalore to Chennai.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so like this, all the fields will be getting tracked here, so that you can just see. Suppose sometimes when multiple people are working on same application, if some changes happen, then you want to know who changed it. Okay,
Oh, yes,
so
yes.
in that case, it will be helpful. In project, it will be like more helpful. Like some problem will happen, but they don't know what I did. Sometimes they'll say, I didn't even know what I did, because they will do lengthy process. So they will not have any track and keep in mind. So for that, we have
Yes, sir.
this one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what you do, you also create on new object and new fields
Yes, sir.
and new tabs and new application
Okay, sir.
and enable mandatory fields and give auto number field and add to that application
Okay, sir.
and check it whether you are able to do it.